God. No.
On life and here with life. Break my heart open and impale my...
our smiles. No, not the whole time, you nitwit. There's no... There's nothing personal. No, not the whole time, you nitwit. No, not the whole time, you nitwit. I'm gonna have loads of... And soon... I gave you so many chances!
It's raining.